Barça! Barça! Barça!
Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barça, the home of everything Barça, where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We are going to begin with some transfer news, talking about Mohamed Salah, which Barça have been showing a lot of interest lately. It has been reported that Liverpool have declared Salah untransferable. We are going to be discussing much on that report as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Raphinha, Arsenal have entered the race and they are preparing an offer for the player, according to Fabrizio Romano. We are going to be discussing on that as well. Thirdly, talking about Ousmane Dembele again. It has been reported that the French international is willing to continue at Barca with support from his entourage. We are going to be looking at that. Then to conclude, we are going to be talking about Karim Adeyemi, whose highly speculated move to Borussia Dortmund have become very complicated at this very point in time, and it has been reported that Barcelona are still on a close watch. We are going to be discussing on that as well. So guys, as we get right into those stories in much detail, please do well to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you are a supporter of FC Barcelona, give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end.
Barça! Barça! Barça!
The relationship between Mohamed Salah and Liverpool is not exactly healthy at the moment, with the Egyptian wizard rejecting almost every approach from the Premier League side over a potential renewal. Salah's current deal at Anfield expires at the end of next season. While the player wants to continue at Liverpool, he is demanding a lucrative contract due to his spectacular performances since joining from AS Roma. Liverpool has been reluctant to meeting Salah's demands so far, leading many to assume the player might be on his way out of Anfield in the summer. And according to a report from Dario Sport, Liverpool have no intention whatsoever of offloading Salah in the summer. Even if they fail to reach an agreement with the winger, they are open to losing him on a free transfer in 2023, rather than allowing the player to leave in the summer. It is a gutsy move from the Merseyside, who have recently struck gold with the capture of Luis Diaz in January. It appears the Reds are hoping to make another such purchase in the summer and help him settle in slowly while keeping Salah at the club. It could significantly ease up the transition on the right-hand side, potentially handing Jurgen Klopp an entirely new front three. However, the report states that Barcelona are trying everything they can to sign Salah in the summer. The player remains open to joining the Camp Nou, though the financial implications could make it difficult for Barca, with the potential cost of the operation likely to be around 90 million euros. Barcelona are yet to establish contact with the Liverpool player, of course, even with Liverpool himself surrounding the potential deal for Salah. They believe the negotiations are going to be difficult, so a lot may depend on how much the club can extract from player sales this summer. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona are on the hunt for reinforcements in their wings, given the possibility that Ousmane Dembele might leave the club this summer. The Blaugrana have Raphinha as their preferred candidate for that role. According to Fabrizio Romano, despite being favorites, Barcelona face stiff competition from Arsenal for his signature. Arsenal are having one of their best seasons in recent years, despite a very slow start early on. They are now in the Champions League spot and are likely to have a return to the competition following 6-year absence. The fact that they might finish in the Champions League spot is one of the biggest reasons as to why the North Londoners are confident that they can get their hands on him. European football is a major selling point for all Europe's elite clubs from a financial and sporting standpoint. Arsenal are also in talks with their current right winger Bukayo Saka over an extension of his contract. They are in the final stages of talks and should be done with this by the start of the summer. The red and white might receive an advantage given the fact that Ousmane Dembele is reconsidering his future with Barcelona. He wants to extend his contract, and if he succeeds in doing this, then Barca will effectively drop out of the race to sign Raphinha. Chelsea were initially in the race for his signing. However, as a result of sanctions placed upon them due to the ongoing Russia-Ukraine invasion, they had to drop out. The next months will be crucial in deciding Raphinha's future. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona have been in talks with Ousmane Dembele over a renewal of his contract for months now. The Frenchman has rejected all of Barcelona's offers for a renewal. This eventually prompted Barcelona into seeking the services of Raphinha from Leeds United, who has reportedly agreed to personal terms with Barca. According to Gerard Romero, Ousmane Dembele has begun to reconsider. The Barca number 7 wants to renew his contract with the Catalans. The same is the case with his entourage, which wants the Frenchman to don the garnet and blue shirt for more years to come. Dembele has been at Barcelona for little under 5 years and has shown unprecedented levels of creative productivity this season. He already has 10 goal contributions in the league from less than 800 minutes in La Liga. His best game perhaps came against Athletic Club in the 4-0 thrashing, in which he scored a goal and got 2 assists. The main barrier to him renewing has been his agent, Musa Sissoko, who has made the relationship between player and club sour. Xavi Hernandez has made it clear that Dembele is of great importance to the team and that he desperately wants him to continue. As for the club, they want the Frenchman to negotiate his renewal without any interference from his agent, who is gunning for an exit. If contract talks go as Barca want them to go, then Dembele will continue for a few more years at least. He will reportedly be on an €8 million a year deal on a 4-year contract, even though he wants to sign for 2 years. Further, other reports state that if the Frenchman were to renew, then any deal for Raphinha would be scrapped. But Barcelona's plans to immediate effect. The Catalans do not want to pay anything more than his €25 million release clause. Barcelona's intentions are clear. Now all what is needed is for Dembele and Sissoko to put in effort for their own. Then on to the final story of discussion. Borussia Dortmund are all but certain to lose their primary striker Erling Haaland in the summer transfer window. The 21-year-old is on the radars of several top clubs across Europe, including Barcelona, Real Madrid and Manchester City. The Premier League champions have been touted as the favourites to sign Haaland in the summer, which would have a gaping hole in the Dortmund front line. The Black and Yellows are already lining up replacement for the Norwegian international and have narrowed in on Red Bull Salzburg Karim Adeyemi as their preferred target. The 20-year-old German is enjoying a fine campaign in Austria, having bagged 19 goals and 4 assists in 36 games. It was believed that negotiations between Dortmund and Salzburg were in advanced stages over a deal for Adeyemi. However, a recent report from Bild has claimed that there are a few issues that still need to be ironed out, which has led to standstill in talks. Indeed, the Austrian giants have issued an ultimatum for Dortmund to make a firm offer for their price tag and finalize an agreement by the end of Easter week next month, or kiss goodbye to their hopes of signing the German international. This development has piqued the interest of Barcelona and even Real Madrid, who are both keeping a close eye on the situation surrounding Adeyemi. Both the La Liga clubs have previously expressed an interest in the 20-year-old striker, but had given up on their pursuit as he seemed to be headed for Dortmund. However, the latest complications have opened the door for Barca and Madrid to consider a swoop for the forward. However, the report adds that the deadline stipulated by RB Salzburg, would not just apply to Dortmund, but to any other club interested in signing the player. So, along with the German giants, both Barcelona and Real Madrid will have until mid-April to act on their interest in the 20-year-old. So callers, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please do well to subscribe so you always stay in touch with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.